Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We've got a couple of vans featured in today's video. We have the Primastar L1 150 brake horsepower automatic. That's a Tekna model. So we've got one of these now in physical stock. We have others arriving. Majority of these 150 brake horsepower automatic vehicles are finished in the Comet grey, which is that paint over there. Fantastic looking colour. It's a really dark grey, so they'll be in this paint finish and in jet black metallic paint, so in black or Comet grey. This one is our only urban grey vehicle, so you need to be quick with this one, guys, if you're interested in saving yourself the cost of metallic paint. Cost of metallic paint on these vehicles is now £600, so you'd be saving yourself that if you went for this urban grey, which I think is a really nice colour. We have got a couple of inquiries on this one, so we're working on those with customers at the moment. Again, it's our last urban grey one, 150 brake horsepower automatic. That is, it's an L1. We'll have a look at that one in just a minute. We also are featuring this vehicle here, which is a long wheelbase version, so it's the same spec level as this, a Tekna trim level vehicle, but this is fitted with a 2 litre 130 brake horsepower engine, so versus the 150 in that. It's a 130 brake horsepower engine mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. So we can see the difference between the long wheelbase and a short wheelbase vehicle. So this one's the long. We have an extra 400mm between the wheel there, so it's actually your wheelbase that's extended, which is fantastic. Having a long wheelbase means that the vehicle drives just as nice with the long wheelbase as it does with the short wheelbase version. So let's have a look inside this vehicle. So it's just literally come off the transporter, guys. You can probably see the transporter in the corner over there. Let's open it up. So to open it up, we have the keys here. New style of key for this Primastar van. Press the unlock button there, that unlocks it, folds the mirrors out. Here we are on the passenger side here, and we have that beautiful interior with the chrome accents around the fans. Little 12-volt socket in the front here as well, with a little cover over it. Air conditioning. And just above that is the sat-nav unit. This vehicle does have the 360 sensors, so you've got sensors all the way around, rear, front and side. And then you've also got the camera on this one, so we'll activate that. And you can see the camera settings are there, and the actual camera unit is there as well. So we have front, rear, side sensors, as well as a rear view camera. Seats are really nice quality material. Underneath the seats here, I apologise, this one's just come in, so it hasn't been prepped as of yet. But if we pop this seat open, we can see we've got storage underneath both passenger seats. A little red tab. If we pull on the tab, like so, that opens that up. And then if we open up the side loading door, you'll notice that we've got a little opening here. And then we can load right the way through to the front of the vehicle. So if you're ever carrying any pipes or lengths of material, you can go all the way through, as long as you're not using the passenger seat on this side. There's a little plastic piece here. When we put the seat back down into position, that will fold back the bulkhead and keep it closed. So here at the back of the van, we can see we've got the body coloured side mouldings all the way down, which is fantastic. We do become a black plastic around the sides and the rear here, so we've got rear parking sensors built into them, which is nice. And then if we look up towards the high level brake light, we've also got a rear view camera, Primastar badge. Let's open up the doors. So to open up this one, let's pull on this lever here. And then we'll look in the load area. So that there, guys, is 2,537 millimeters in length from the right at the tip there all the way to the front. And then we can extend that, which we showed you a little earlier, using the load through facility there as well. 2 lights, so one in the middle there and one just above us there as well. And we also give you the 12-volt socket as standard, so just underneath here. So if you're powering anything or charging anything, you can do it off that. And then you've got the tie-down hooks, we can probably just make out there as well on the sides. There's one down here as well, and one on this side. So here we are looking at the driver's side, looking at that door card. Nice hard wearing plastics, easy to maintain, easy to keep clean. Then you've got the window control, so electric windows for the front, and then you've got the auto folding mirrors and adjustment for the mirrors there as well. Passenger side airbag as standard on the Primastar Tekna. That lovely steering wheel, just a nice place to sit, this one. If we pop the key in, we can have a look. So inside the cabin, from the driver's side, we can see there's a nice open clear display, really easy to read. We have the rev meter on the left, the oil temperature, which is nice to have, and then the fuel gauge on the right. Vehicle has just come off our transporter, so we haven't been around to fuel it yet. So it is on the reserve tank at the moment. We have 3 miles done in this vehicle. The lever at the top of the sign there just indicates that I've got to press the brake pedal to change the gears. So if I press the brake pedal in, I can now put the vehicle into drive. That puts us into drive there. We also have a manual mode, sequential mode I should say. So manual 1, and then we can change the gears up and down. So it will let me take off in second gear, but it won't let me go past the second gear. So it allows the takeoff in second gear, but we'll automatically switch back to second if we try to go into third whilst we're not moving. So if I demonstrate that to you now, manual handbrake, just roll the vehicle off in second gear if we wanted to. Then we can put it back into first just by pushing the lever up, and then we can go back into the automatic mode by sliding the lever over. Fantastic gearbox this is. I really enjoy driving these. Really worth the upgrade, because there's about a 2.5 grand premium to go into an automatic versus a 130 brake horsepower vehicle. We jump up to 150 brake horsepower, and then we also add the automatic gearbox. There's automatic lights, automatic wipers. On the steering wheel, we'll see we've got cruise control, speed limiter to set this, the different systems as well. And then we've got the trip computer functionality on this side, so we can go through the different menus on the screen here. And we have turn-by-turn navigation. So if we just demonstrate that now, we'll go into the sat-nav unit and set a destination. We will navigate back to the dealership address. It says B74 2HE. Press go. It tells us route and if there was any alternative routes available.
The route has been calculated.
And now you'll see that screen up there is replicated within here. So if we had a for instance, we were on a dual carriageway or a motorway and we needed to take the next exit, it would show us the 2 lanes and the exit, and that would appear within here as well, which is fantastic. Then we do have digital radio on this vehicle as well. So if we go into this channel here, we can change the frequency from FM. So if we go to sources, and we can change all the different sources within here as well. If we're using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, we'd plug into this socket in the front, and then we do have additional chargers in the back there, and in here is our little storage compartment there as well. All the cup holders have little grippers on them, which is nice. Got a little bit of storage here for a phone or something along those lines. If you connected your phone up there, I guess you can run it down to there. Center lights. And then the SOS button. So that ties up with our 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. If you picked up a puncture or needed any kind of roadside assistance, we'd press that button there. That'd take you straight through to our Nissan roadside assistance team. We'll be able to direct your call or give you assistance, whatever you need. And then we have the lovely wide view mirror, which is great for vans when you've got people trying to in bike lanes, etc. Then if we have a look in the middle seat, if we're not using this middle seat, it's got a fantastic feature on it. So I've left the vehicle in drive. It's given me a warning because I've opened up the driver's side door. So what we'll do is we'll just put it back into park and put the handbrake on. So if we push this lever down here, we can drop down the middle armrest, and what we have is a cup holder on the front here, a couple of buttons here. So if we press this button just here, we've got a little bit of storage underneath here, 4 kilogram weight. If we push this lever here, we now have a little clipboard for the driver, or we can turn it to face towards the passenger. So, yep. Hope that's been a good overview of the Primastar L1H1 150 automatic Tekna. We do have these vehicles now in stock. This one's physically here. We have others just on the way at the moment in the Comet grey paint and jet black metallic finish. And then if you guys are looking for something manual, we have the long wheelbase 130 brake horsepower Teknas in the urban grey. We've got a few of those, Comet grey and jet black as well. So please do get in touch if you guys are looking for a van or you know somebody that is. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.